good afternoon. 2 in a week. Well, I am pushing it, and I'm really pushing it. What I've come in here for is to just tell you that Terry Stone phoned me yesterday, and I got to give him a bit of respect for that. He phoned and he sort of apologised to me for what the laughing bit of it on his show, and he explained to me why he laughs, and I understand, and like I say, I accept it. And then he goes on a podcast last night and puts it out there, which, you know, I've got nothing against Terry, to be honest with you. He does giggle a lot, but that's Terry for you. But what I didn't understand last night, a couple of things, Terry, I'm going to put to you now, and maybe you think I'm a bit of an insulting fucker, I don't know. It doesn't bother me anymore. And then I'll go on to your mate, because your mate's getting a bit out of order with some of the things he's putting on. You done a podcast like and explained to everyone that you spoke to me, which you did. Like I say, I respect that. You know, it doesn't hurt to be polite, as they say. And you explain why you do giggle a bit and why you giggle. It wasn't that the fact you was laughing at the fact I changed my name, like many people do change their name. Like Bernard's gone from Bern Maloney to Bernard King to Bernard McDonald's, I think, or Burger Van, I don't know. So then we go on. But yesterday you said you like me to come on your show, and you know, I don't reject anyone. You know, I come on and I tell the truth, whether people believe me or not. I'm not bothered about what people's opinions are. But at the moment, I'm doing well for myself. I've been going for about just over a year now with these little, as Bernard says, little videos. I've got nearly 8,000 subscribers coming up. I've got untold lovely messages. I think it's on Liam Tuff's one, I got something like 96.6 fantastic, and it's something like 4% no. So I'm doing well for myself. But last night you're going about me, and then you got about Colton. You have no beef with Colton, which I'm a bit lost, because yesterday when you phoned me, you said we both have someone in common we don't like, meaning Colton. Now I'm coming on here now, and I'm going to put it out there now. I'm not going to put Colton down anymore. I've asked Colton me questions. He don't want to answer, and I'm not gonna make him. That's up to the lad. I wish him all the best with Joe, and I won't put any remarks on X to Joe. You with me? I wish, and I truthfully do. I wish you all the best. I'm not going to say any more. I think you've been through enough, and what you've done on James English, your podcast with your dad and that, and your sister, is very, very sad. And we all do have a sad past that affects us in many ways. So I'm going to wish you all the best, Colton. And I swear on my wife and son's life, I will not come on here and slag you off no more. Okay? So get on with your life with Joe and do what you got to do, mate. Just look after yourself, because you know, you had a bit of a cough and I don't know what's going on. So just look after yourself, and I wish you all the best. But like I say, Terry, you come on here and you're saying you know beef with Colton. You're telling me different over the phone. So for that reason, and plus another thing, Terry, I don't understand. You put a podcast on Bernard Grills Brian Rolfe. Now, I'd like you to take that down, because Bernard's never grilled me. I've never spoken to Bernard face to face. So I don't know why you put that up. It's like, but I'll tell you, be honest with you, it's like bullying, and I don't like bullying. If someone's got to ask me a question, and I'll answer it truthfully. If I can't answer it, I'll say, no, I cannot answer that question. Now, some of the theories I've put out there is what people are telling me. And these people have been around in their days, and they've disappeared for years like I did and come back on the scene. And Bernard knows what I'm talking about. So I can't see why they want to lie. So that's me and you, Terry. So look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to come on your show. You've got a lot more celebrities and better people than me that, you know, you'll go a long way with. But after seeing that video you put on last night about Bernard grills me, I think that's the last straw between me and you, mate. And I wish you all the best. Now, Bernard's come on, okay, and said that I said I'd done 7 years in prison for dealing drugs in Rackhills. Now, I've asked Bernard a few times to prove this so-called statement, or whatever it is, and he's took it down now. Now, I've took a photocopy of that, Bernard, because you've got to understand, I work for a company like many other people do, and if that goes up up for a company and people start seeing it, I could get the sack for it. You with me? Because I've never been done for drug selling. So, like you say, you've got the proof. I ask you, please, like again, put it up and show. And then you're going about Michael, okay? Right. Craig phoned me and asked if Michael could borrow one of my cars. I had the P1 pickup truck, I had my car, and I had the Mini Metro, which I've told you all. Now, Michael come round that day, picked the Mini Metro up. I had no idea where Michael was going. But you're saying when Michael went to Canvey Island, to someone's house, that he was being filmed in a house across the road. That's what you're telling me. So the police were known well in advance this was going down. But how? Because Michael come that morning and took the car and I didn't know where Michael was going. So yet again, you say you have Michael's appeal papers and you can prove that I grassed him up. Prove it. Because all you do, Bernard, is lie. You come out with statements that you cannot back up. And for that reason, I won't be doing a podcast with you either. Because what's the point of me coming on, sitting opposite you and discussing the Essex Boys and what we know and what we don't know, when all you do is lie out your teeth. You've lied from day one. See, what I don't understand as well, Bernard, okay, Mickey Still, you say he's guilty, fair enough, you have your opinion. Me, I don't think he is, for what I've been told, but I wasn't around in the days of the murder scene, and I've never said I was. But why do you keep trying to stop him from getting out? Why do you keep carrying on? It wasn't your brother, your dad, your uncle that was killed. So why do you so possessive to keep him in prison? If he did it, okay, they've done their time. Let them come out, let them have the rest of their life. Like any murderer. Now, if it was you that was accused and put in prison for the murders, okay, and Vinny kept running round protesting your innocence and people like me saying, no, he's fucking guilty, we're going to keep him there. Vinny wouldn't be happy with me. So I cannot understand why you're so possessive, so bitter and angry just to keep Mickey in prison, just to prove they're guilty or not guilty. Walk away from it. I mean, you say about the Essex Boys, and it was you that come up with the fucking name. Go back years ago when you done your live shows. What was it, live show one in Kilroy? Yeah, it was. My partners used to supply drugs in the clubs. Yeah, and all this lot. And my partners, killed someone. A big old fucking Bernard. It wasn't your partners, mate. You might have been friends with Tony. And probably Pat and Craig. You might have been friends. Hello, goodbye, you fat cunt. But you was never a partner. Never. Everyone keeps saying that. Never a partner. No one in those days, from Lee Chapman to Mike Kelly, no one has ever said, Colton, that you was a partner. You was a nobody. But you're so consistent to keep Mickey in prison, which I do not understand one bit. Are you hiding something? Do you want people you're trying to convince people that you're hiding something when you're not? I got the funny feeling you're going to pop up a letter when your days come and say, I killed the Essex Boys. That's what I think you're going to do. But listen, walk away from it. You keep saying you're going to wipe your hands off the Essex Boys. Well, you've had a colourful life. Look, you went Africa. You went Ireland. Talk about those days, when you was a soldier. Talk about those days, and when an African is in the prison and you escape with an A4 bit of paper. I don't think James Bond could do that, but yeah, you escaped with 2 suitcases. You come in again. But when I ask you questions, okay, Bernard, about going to Maidstone Prison with Mark to see Reggie, okay, and you asked Mark to take some gear with you for Reggie, and you got pulled, didn't you, by the police? Now this is on record. You can't lie this one out, and I've been told this as well. You get pulled, Mark gets searched and released. He has nothing on him, he's innocent, but there's a warrant out for your arrest, so you're arrested and kept in the police station. Did you go to court the next day, or did you walk? Only you can answer that. But that is on black and white, on record, that you were going to Maidstone Prison with Mark. You asked Mark to take a bit of gear with him. You got stopped, probably because you phoned the fucking police. Okay, Mark had nothing, and you got arrested for a warrant. And then we go back to Raquel's day when the poor lass passed away. Okay, did you not take some stuff off Gary Murray, eh? And give that stuff to your two little lads to sell on? See, I know a lot of things. It's like the list in Mark's flat don't exist either, does it? Because I've been told that it don't exist from the man that owned the fucking flat. So all you do is lie to benefit you and benefit your pocket. But your days are coming. People are seeing through you now, Bernard. The amount of remarks that are coming up and the people are calling you all the names under the sun. I mean, don't you sit back and think, well, I've had enough now. Look, I'm just going to end my life. Go and find the rest of your gangsters and talk to them. You know what I mean? Whatever you do. But you've got grandchildren. You've got Vinny. I mean, people that look up to you and respect you. And I've got a lot of time for Vinny. He hasn't been on here threatening me. He hasn't been on arguing me. He's been polite. And you brought the lad up good. I'll give you that. Like I brought my lad up good. But it's about time, Bernard, you just walked away from it. I come on here and tell my stories. I don't need you to insult me and say I'm lying this and I'm lying that. You don't know me. You do not know me. You only know me from Raquel days. It's like you say to me, where was the filming took on Dispatches? Raquel's in that big hotel. You haven't come back and said, no, it wasn't. Because you know for a fact we met at the Dispatch meeting. You know for a fact I used to go Raquel's. You say Craig never stepped in Raquel's. Pat probably went once, Tony a couple of times. But everyone that comes on here in the days of Raquel's, even the old doorman used to work with you, Bernard, say they're in all the time. You with me? So stop lying. We went Raquel's before you fucking even come to Basildon. And then you slag the girls off in Essex. The Basildon girls. Didn't you marry one? A lovely lass and get married to her. And have, you know, your lovely children. So I don't understand why is your bank account running out of money? Is that what it is? And you just want to keep fobbing at stories that don't exist? Listen, you can put me down as much as you want. Until the day you prove that I'm lying, you're just making yourself look stupid. You're just going to put up this fucking 7 years and drug things. You know, it hasn't come yet. You just removed it. But like I say, I've took photocopies of it. Photos of it, what do you call it? And the rest of the stuff. Carry on doing it. Go on. And if my employees get out of it and I'm sacked because of it, I will be seeing you in the nearest court I can. Because that allegation is false. You can call me anything. You can call me a grass. Yes, I did grass Craig up twice. I've put my hands up to that and I have to live with it. Okay? But to put other things up online that you've got proof, if you've got proof about Michael and them sitting across the road in the house filming it, put it up. Please put it up and show everyone. And then you put it, listen, I'll do a deal with you. You put it up that I so-called said I'd done 7 years for drugs in Raquel's. And you put it up that they were sitting across the road and I grassed them up. I will come off YouTube and I will come off Facebook. I promise you that. If you can prove that I'm lying. But you can't. Now, I've got a lot of information on you, a lot of stories that have come from someone that you even sent me a letter to you. Sorry for fucking how I've been towards you. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Now, you know what I'm talking about. You know the letter. So carry on, and I'll start telling some things about you that are going to shock a few people that someone's told me. I told the person I wouldn't, but I owe no one nothing. Like no one owes me anything. So that's to the pair of you. Terry, I've got no grudge against you, but I won't be coming to the show, mate. Not when you go on last night and you're saying you got no beef with Colton, yet on the phone yesterday it was totally different. Yeah, I recorded the conversation, so I can put that out. And then you put up that video, that podcast, that Bernard grills me. That's a bit out of order, because Bernard's never grilled me. He'd never get the chance to grill me. If the bloke could tell the truth, I'd sit around the table with him. But it's pointless me sitting around the table with Bernard if all he's going to do is lie about everything. And that's all he's done for the years. He's changed his story so many times. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. Anyway, I'm not going to say any more about you, Terry. I wish you all the best in the future, and I hope you become the biggest podcaster person going. I really do. That's how you think you're going to go, and I wish you all the best. And I wish you all the best in your career. I think you're a brilliant actor, and in the films, I think you're good. Okay, and all the rest. And Colton, like I say, I'm not going to put you down or ever go at you or say anything no more. I've asked you to sit with me. You won't. That's understandable, and I understand that. You won't answer my questions. I understand that. So I'll leave it. People can judge from there onwards. So I'm going to have to go back to... I'm actually off to 2 days. I'm doing some work in front of the house. 2 days holiday. So as you can see, I'm in the wife's summer house again. Yes, summer house. Hopefully I'll be able to afford to get a shed when I save up. See, I do talk shows as well, but I don't get paid for them. I don't ask for money. The money goes to charity. So anyway, you never know. Next year, I could be on a podcast somewhere and tell stories that someone will never know or someone will be pissed off about. You know what I mean? Mr. Bernard Maloney. It would be like Eamon Andrews. Bernard, this is your life. And no one comes in because you've got no friends. The book is blank. Totally blank. The only person to be sitting next to you will be your children and your grandchildren. And the 1 or 2 silly little fucking keyboard warriors are out there that don't even know me. Like I say, yes, I did grass Krieger twice. So call me a grass as much as you want. Sticks and stones, the old saying, mate. I've been pushed about all my life, but no more. So Bernard, once again, be a man. Prove what you've been saying about me up here or a podcast. Prove it in black and white, and I will shut my YouTube down, and I will come off Facebook, and I will never bother you or the Essex Boys again. It's in your hands now, kid. See you later, everyone. Bye.